Mistakes have been made. We found the gay area.
Here's Catherine, just standing.
It's better be worth it.
Hello.
Hello.
It has been
Can't see.
a couple of days. Yeah, it's really, I mean, you can probably see behind us. It's very foggy, which means the sun is like real glary.
Yeah.
We did absolutely nothing yesterday, but we are back out. We are going to go walk across the Golden Gate today.
Yes, we are.
We are in, I think it's just called the the Golden Gate viewpoint,
Yeah,
Golden
so.
Gate postcard viewpoint or something.
I don't know.
Which obviously had that really cool view. You can see, I don't think you can actually see Alcatraz, it's too foggy, but you can normally. And then they have a few like fun things about the bridge. So over here they've got,
It's amazing.
this is like what the cables are like on the bridge, which is just like so much bigger than you'd expect. It's like, I can't even fit it in the frame. And then there's some like fun facts up here about it. Last time I was here, there was a little scale model of the bridge with a base plate that you could like crank a handle and it moved like an earthquake, and so you could see how the bridge like sways in an earthquake. It was really cool. So hopefully that's still here and we can find that to have a look at before we go walk across it. Because it is a really, really interestingly designed bridge for a place that has so many earthquakes.
If you saw our Porto video,
Yes.
you remember when we saw...
Lisbon.
Oh yeah.
Lisbon.
If you
yeah.
saw our Lisbon video, you'll see when we saw their identical bridge, and we're like, it's based on the San Francisco one.
Yeah, that's cool because
It's literally the same, just smaller.
yeah, that one they were like, oh, there's a lot of earthquakes here. We need an earthquake-proof bridge, and they're like, you know who we can contact for
who
that?
knows
The
about
Californians.
earthquake bridges?
So yeah, that was cool. Alright, we're partway along the bridge. We're at the first pylon. It is kind of unnerving knowing that we're just hanging from the top of these.
I know there's a lot of cables in there, but yeah, it's a bit freaky.
Especially when like a truck goes past and you can kind of
Yeah,
feel it
honestly.
wobble underneath you, which as we showed with the like model,
Krissie found
it's
the
meant
model,
to do. And I know that like obviously it being rigid is a lot worse, but feeling it move, not great.
Mistakes have been made.
We made it across the bridge. And our plan, I don't think we've actually said this was our plan, but we're heading to Sausalito, which is another like town?
Yeah.
Like just around the coast from here. Turns out the bus only runs every hour and we missed it by like 4 minutes. So we've had to wait almost an hour.
You'd think after almost 15 months of traveling we would learn. I keep almost always safely assuming buses will go every 20 minutes, but that works in the city, I guess not across the bridge.
Yeah.
So that's my bad.
We could have walked. We actually were gonna walk because we were like, we have to wait for an hour for the bus, and it's an hour walk into Sausalito. But the walk, we went to start doing it, and like this is the walk where the bus stop is, just along the side of a road with no wall, no barrier.
No.
So we decided that probably wasn't the safest option.
Yeah, we've already loaded our cards with the appropriate bus money for today, so we were like, I just don't think it's worth the walk along a busy road.
Yeah, it could have been like a nicer walk.
Oh, yeah.
We could have done it, but yeah, along the road is not the best.
So the bus should be here soon.
Yeah, we've just been hanging out in the shade.
Looking at the view.
The fog is kind of lifted a bit, which is nice.
It has a bit. It's definitely slowly lifting. But for now, we will see you when we finally make it to Sausalito.
All right, we're in Sausalito. We got some takeaway Thai for lunch. For quite a late lunch because we kept getting held
Because
back.
of the bus problem.
But that's okay. We have our lunch now.
And Sausalito looks beautiful.
It
We're
does.
excited to look around.
We're just sitting by the water. Gonna have lunch, and then we have like an hour and a half until our bus back up to the bridge.
Yes, because this time we've looked up when they are.
Yes. But yeah, it's very nice. It's very
Quite
peaceful. Especially considering we're really not far from San Francisco.
No, not at all. So we've just been walking around. It's very nice here. It's like a coastal, small town beach vibe.
Yeah.
I really like it. Has some nice shops. It has a lot of ice cream that we've been like trying really hard not to buy.
It's got a really nice view. Like where we ate lunch was like down around the corner, so then you just get like a nice view over the bay. But back where we are now, you can see over to San Francisco.
Yeah, it's so nice. Honestly, I would recommend coming here if you can. It's not the easiest by public transport. Actually, it's pretty easy if you're willing to pay for a bus that goes between Zone 1 and 2, which is across the bridge. We weren't, so we walked across the bridge and got a bus. But you're from San Francisco, it's pretty easy if you're less stingy than us.
I mean, the bus still only comes every hour.
True. Not too hard. I would recommend coming here, if nothing else, just for the view of San Francisco. So, yeah. What do you think? What do you think of Sausalito?
I really like it. I think it was definitely worth coming out here. It's got a completely different feel to San Francisco.
It really does.
Like we're not even anywhere near the city anymore.
I know.
Even though we can see it.
And yes, I think we're going to head back, but our heading back does require a walk back across the bridge, so we will see you there. We're back at the bridge lookout where we waited before for our bus, and we've decided we hate ourselves, so we're walking up a hill
to another viewpoint,
to a lookout of the other side of the bridge, which, to be fair, I've never seen the bridge from this side.
Neither.
So it'll be worth it. It's actually not that far, it's just up there.
Yeah, it's not that far, but we have already done a lot of walking today and we need to walk back across the bridge.
God, this better be worth it.
Alright.
This was worth it.
It wasn't. It was. Like, look at that. And you can see, I don't know if you can actually see the city.
Yeah, you can. There it is.
Like through the bridge.
Yeah, it's so cool.
It is a really nice view. The lighting is also really nice on the bridge, like an hour and a half before sunset.
Yeah, it's beautiful. Oh, and you can just see like all the hills around. It's insane.
Yeah, and then like just out into the water that way. It's also, we were saying it's interesting because we were just comparing this to home, as you do. You've got like the city over there, and in Sydney, like just across the water would still be Sydney. It would just be like, you know, suburbs of Sydney.
Yeah.
But here, like that is not San Francisco once you cross the water.
I know.
And this is not San
Everything
Francisco.
is so small.
Yeah, like the city is so condensed into
Yeah.
like just its one area.
Yeah.
But it is really cool, and you can see Alcatraz and everything.
It's just so beautiful.
I think that's it. The sun is so bright in my eyes, I can actually tell. It's so lovely. It definitely was worth coming up here.
Love this. I hope you can see that. But also, Krissie found out a fun fact earlier that she wants to tell you about.
Oh yeah, when we were looking at the thing that
Earthquake thing.
the earthquake wind thing, this bridge can move 8.5 meters from its center line either way. Which she told me in feet. I don't know what it was. I'll put it on the screen if you're a foot person. That's a long way.
It's a long way.
I feel like walking or driving across it in high winds or an earthquake would be absolutely terrifying.
That's a no from me. It's crazy.
It moves so much, and I know it's meant to. I don't like it though. I just simply don't like it.
All right, we're gonna walk back across her all the way, which is 2.4 kilometers. We found out. It's quite a long way. We made it back to the hostel.
We did. You may notice that there was a jump from the bridge to the hostel.
We did not film anything on the bridge because I got randomly assaulted.
Kind of. We noticed like more of it as we were walking down. Someone was just throwing eggs out of a car. And one of them managed to hit Catherine like right on the leggings. I don't know that it was a man, but like...
It's giving man energy.
Yeah, it really is giving man energy.
So I'm going to go shower and just just be.
Yeah, and I'm going to try and wash the egg out of the leggings because we have a flight in like 36 hours. And so hopefully they dry in time.
See you tomorrow.
Yeah.
Alright, we're at a brunch. It's actually our breakfast time, but I think it's a regular person's brunch. We're at a place called Mama's. Me and my mum actually came here when we came to San Francisco, like years ago. And I wanted to take a visit. It's so nice, and it's like one of the recommended places, and we're so excited.
Okay, this looks incredible. It's like banana bread French toast. Then we have our potatoes, and then our Canadian bacon, which does not look like we expect the Canadian bacon to look. But
I think we accidentally got pea meal bacon instead of streaky bacon.
no, because it doesn't have pea meal on it.
Yeah, it doesn't. I don't know, I'm confused. Oh well.
Okay, brunch was pretty good. The bacon was a little disappointing because we did not realize that Canadian bacon is not the same here as it is in Australia.
Yeah, we just needed to order bacon, but we didn't realise. We thought Canadian bacon would be streaky bacon, maple glazed. But turns out it's different and it's worse.
Yeah, Canadian bacon here is basically just Australian bacon,
Yeah,
which
so
is
that was
sad and floppy.
That was a miss.
But that's okay. The rest of it was good. I mean, the bacon tasted fine. It just was like Australian bacon, so it wasn't that exciting. And now we are walking up Lombard Street because apparently we hate ourselves.
Why are we doing this?
We're going up to the bit where it's got all the like corners, which we were Googling the other day. I don't know if we said. No, I don't think we did. We both have heard of Lombard Street. We both thought it was like famous for being the steepest street in San Francisco.
Yeah.
It's not. It's famous because of the turns. It has the most turns of any street in San Francisco. But there's one with one less turn that's even steeper, and then there's another one that's like steeper again, but I don't think has any turns.
Yeah.
But this is the famous one, so this is where we're going. This is also the one near where we were.
Yeah.
Is a big part of it.
Yes. So we're just gonna take some photos and then sit on a bus while we go to another area.
So I'm holding the camera just like straight. Catherine's only like, what, 2 meters ahead of me, and I can't even see her head. Just like, look at the angle of these feet to legs.
Honestly.
It is like next level steep.
Oh my god, why would anyone ever live here?
Last time I was in San Francisco, I walked down this street, but I have not walked up it before.
Look at the angle we're walking at.
Insane. Here's Catherine, just standing. Absolutely crazy. Alright, we didn't walk up the stairs of Lombard because our bus goes from like in line with this street, and that was a great excuse to not walk up the stairs.
I mean, does anyone really walk up? Like, you get the view from the bottom,
Yeah.
you know? So we're off to the Palace of Fine Arts now, which is just like, you know, I don't know, actually. I went there when I first came to San Francisco. It's like,
The museum?
no, it's just like, I think they hold venue, like it's a venue for stuff. I'm not sure what it was, but once we're there, we'll find out because there'll be information about it. But we could actually see it from the bridge yesterday.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's like a dome.
A big dome, yeah. And there's like some parks nearby, so we think we're just gonna relax there for a little bit. Alright, it feels like we're back in like Rome or Greece or something.
Yeah, it really does. It's very like Roman inspired. It's very cool. We looked it up, and it was originally built for like an exhibition in the 1915. And then it's been like changed and added to and everything over the years. But it's very cool. It's just like,
it's so random.
I
like
think
in the middle of the city.
On Wikipedia, it just says it's a structure.
Yeah.
Like it's just a thing. You can hire it out for like events and stuff.
Yeah.
And it's got like it's called a lagoon.
Yeah, it's very
Next to it.
cute. I like I like this area.
Yeah, it is just, it's kind of just like a park,
Yeah.
but with a thing
With
in
a
it.
big thing in the middle.
But it really does feel like we're back in Europe.
Oh, I miss that.
It looks, I mean, I know it's designed like this, but it looks a lot older than like 109 years.
It really does.
We're sitting down by Krissie Beach, and it's clearly a dog-friendly beach because there's like so many dogs here.
Although isn't everything dog-friendly in America?
That's true. But there's a couple of dog trainers trying to train some dogs. It's very entertaining, but it's also funny because the dogs keep getting confused about which trainer they need to listen. Well, no, one of the dogs is listening to no one, and the other dog is listening to both trainers.
Yeah.
So when she's like, come to the dog that's not listening, the other one tries to come over. They're both doing their best.
There's so many dogs here. It's overwhelming.
It really is. Catherine just filmed one that was wearing a little hat.
Yeah.
It was so cute.
Love him.
There was no chance he could see a single thing.
I know.
But it was cute.
We also have a good view of the bridge with the hills behind. It looks very cool. Oh, he's digging.
Oh, I don't think that was your instruction, Leo. It's very funny because I had a dog growing up called Leo, and he also was not great at listening to instructions.
I don't know how are we going to leave here. Like this very beach.
Yeah.
We've now come into Presidio Park,
Yeah.
which is like a big naturey, natural sort of area.
There's a lot of like sections to it. We were just
Yeah.
in an area that was like an old army barrack.
Yes. And now we are walking up Lover's Lane, which sort of takes you to the edge of the park. But it's a lot more woodlandy.
Yeah.
It's quite nice.
It's like right, like the Golden Gate Bridge kind of joins San Francisco.
Yeah,
Kind of in the middle of the park.
yeah, it does.
And it's just like a nice little area. Some nice views of the water.
Yeah.
It's really hilly as well.
Yep.
Not a surprise everywhere in San Francisco is.
Yeah, so we're going to walk all the way up to Lover's Lane and then catch a bus to some more suburbs. But yeah, it's very nice. Keeping our eye out for coyotes.
Yes, there's signs absolutely everywhere
There is.
saying like what to do if you see a coyote. And I know they're nocturnal, so I know it's unlikely.
Yeah, but still. It's very, very peaceful except for all the cars up there, but it's still quite peaceful.
Can you tell, based on those flags, what area of San Francisco we're in?
They're everywhere. Around the gay area.
Yes, it's called the Castro, and it's just like we're on Castro Street, and it's just this whole section of street that is covered in flags and like lots of cool shops and stuff.
Yeah.
We're gonna wander through here a bit. We only have like maybe an hour and a half.
Yeah.
Because we need to catch a bus within the transfer window because
Yeah.
we didn't put enough on the cards for an extra bus.
On purpose. Like
Yeah.
we planned this, but yeah, we do need to make our next transfer. So we're just
Yes.
gonna like wander down.
And just have a look in all the cute gay shops.
So cool.
We're heading back towards the Painted Ladies.
Yeah.
Because it's a good spot for us to get a bus back from.
The Castro was very cool.
It was.
It had some cool shops. We went into like a gay bookshop, which was cool.
Yeah, and then just like a little like homewares shop, but it had a lot of rainbow stuff. But now we're just
Oh my God.
walking through our suburb. I don't even know where we are.
Look at this
And like
one.
there's so
That looks like it's from Enchanted.
I know there's like 4 down here that are painted. I just filmed them,
Oh my
and
God.
we were just saying that they're honestly nicer than the Painted Ladies
I'm gonna take a photo of these.
because they're like more vibrant and there's like no one here looking at them. They're all just like the architecture is just incredible. It's so cool.
Sorry, I just had to stop to take a photo, but like look at that place. That they all look like they're from live action Disney movies.
They do. They look very European, some of the ones in this area.
Oh, they're so pretty.
They're so nice.
But yeah, we're just gonna like admire all these houses and walk to the Painter Ladies and then get a bus back. Because once again, we have an early flight tomorrow.
Yes, this one was actually early when we booked it.
Yes.
But we didn't really have any choices.
No,
so
we did not.
We have another 4 a.m. wake up.
Oh, and then a couple days later, another 4 a.m.
Woo. There they are again. They are very pretty.
They are, but definitely some of the, like, we've seen way better just walking around.
Yeah.
But they are quite
I think
nice.
it's that these are all like the same shape.
Yeah,
almost.
and also with the view in the background is amazing.
It is.
This is a really nice park. We just sat and like watched some more dogs.
It's been a very dog-filled day.
Yes.
But we are going to end off our San Francisco vlog here.
The most perfect location.
It really is. We've had a great time here, despite the egg incident. But yeah, it's just like such a lovely city. I think it's one of my favorites in the US.
I love it. I love the architecture. It's got some good food. It's just got some good places to visit.
Yeah.
It's like, I thought 5 days was going to be too much. And I know we stayed in one day, but like I could stay here another like 5.
Yeah. It's
There's
just
so
like,
much to see and so much to do.
and also just like walking around the streets is really nice.
Yeah.
Like it's a nice place to just wander.
Yeah, it is.
But as we said, tomorrow we have to get up very early. But it's very exciting because we are heading to somewhere we've both wanted to go for a long time, which is Hawaii.
I'm so excited. It's like, I've gone to the US twice now, and each time I've tried to make a trip home via Hawaii work, and I never have. I've never been able to because it's like too much money, or I just don't have time or whatever. But this time, little life hack, it's so much cheaper to go to Australia via Hawaii because you can fly Jetstar. And if you like are looking at the right time of year, and if you have the flexibility to pick any date, which we did, it's like literally half the price.
Yeah.
The two of us with bags, with seats to fly home on Jetstar.
Well, to get
to
Hawaii and then home.
And then Jetstar than it is to just to fly direct. And obviously we're spending more in the long run because we're staying in Hawaii, but we've always wanted to go.
Yeah. And the weather, we've been checking it. The weather
Oh
looks
my God, it's
beautiful,
like almost 30
sunny,
degrees.
warm, perfect beach weather. It's going to be so good.
Yeah, it is literally the perfect place to finish
Yeah.
this insane adventure on.
Yes. So we're doing that really early tomorrow. I was going to say bright and early, but it's not.
It's
it won't
not
be bright.
It's dark.
So we're going to end off here. Thank you for watching. Give us a like, comment, and subscribe.
Follow us on Instagram. By this date, don't know what we'll be doing. We'll be in Sydney somewhere. But
Yeah,
follow us on Instagram. and
We'll
you
be
can
like
find
well
out.
home.
Devastating.
But yes, we will see you in Hawaii.
Oh my God, the last stop.
Absolutely crazy.
But exciting. See you there.
See you there.
Bye.
Bye.